screen to Fournette. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Rashad White in the final seconds of the half. And the 2 points. Now they're back down to a 1-score deficit. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this out to the 25. Final shot before break. Purdy. And he will find his man Samuel. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. Well, you can't skip halftime on Sundays, but you can right here. So it's over, and on to the third quarter we march. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. A touchdown, the differential, a 7-point game as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
The amount of yardage, so I would think that
and Brady going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. And that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Levant.
Between the crowd noise and your coaches and your teammates. But the other part, you've got to learn how to finish. The 2 F's for a rookie quarterback.
Play action. Now it's Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
On play action, it's Brady. He sets to fire deep. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Mike Evans, 30 yards. And the Buccaneers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
And it feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And it's Mike Evans who caps it with a touchdown reception. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy with it on 3rd and long. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he goes out right around the 39. It's a pickup of 6. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree.
On the Buccaneer, pressure too much. Down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. Purdy from the gun. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. On 4th down, here's Purdy. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy 1st down conversion. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. McCaffrey running up the middle. And a nice run. They're going to take this close to the 1st down marker at the Bucs 26. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Purdy. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
That's caught out right by Jennings. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Purdy now to throw. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. The kick by Gold is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Well, a close
something out of that drive.
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Inside handoff down to Fournette. And some room to maneuver. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. So a good run by Fournette. Now another 1st and 10. Now a play fake. Brady steps away to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 23. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Throwing here, Purdy. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he'll be out right at the 35. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On 1st down, Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Purdy sets up to throw again. Slant route connects with Deebo Samuel. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because...
Touchdown! George Kittle, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Niners get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the... It becomes very critical. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10
at their own 22. After the INT on the last drive, his throw incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football.
I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game. Probably.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Purdy's throw taken in by Samuel. Down inside the 10.
Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 28 yards.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Gold with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
That throw by Brady, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He'll set up the screen to Fournette. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Now Brady, got to have this one. This is caught by Evans. The 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Brady will look to throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
That's going to be caught by Samuel.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Throwing again on second down. Purdy. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
It certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
Brady to throw. Evans has it left side. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now Brady. Airing this one out for Evans. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
To throw is Brady. Otten brings it in over the middle. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 24-yard line. Back to throw, Brady. Finding Otten once more. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Brady. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Extra point put through by Succop. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So down only 2 now, still a chance to finagle their way into field goal range if they can get this onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Free kick out of bounds.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Automatic first down.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
From the 41, Purdy. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Jennings. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try and put his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm starting to...
All my bars on Rubik's Cube. Every time I do it, I just have to do it beautiful. I can't let this moment pass